Hello and welcome back to FTB Beyond. Last episode we were trying to spawn some blazes. I've come to a conclusion, it's a bit broken. What I've been having to do is actually log off the server, log back on, and the blazes are here. So I've been doing that to farm some blazes, just logging on and off. I don't know what's wrong with it, might be just a weird bug. So that's done. I eventually completed this as well, the crude blast furnace, so this is all set up and we are getting steel. It just takes a while. I've gone ahead and made myself a load more treed wood, so yeah, we've got a fair few things going. And today I actually want to get on with making a lot of stuff, because we need a lot of stuff. And if I remember rightly, that's how we make it is. So we need a fair few, because I want to get some power, and I'm sure I made some water segments, and I'm thinking we're going to have to make what's it called, some storage. I'm thinking to go with Yabba. I haven't played with Yabba yet. It's like I forgot its name now, from 1.10 or something, 1.7. It's another mod, but yeah, I'm going to need a lot more sticks than that. So let's do that, and then do this, and then do a dish, and then that. So we should have to get some segments. Could have done with one more. Luckily, we can just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that gives us 6. So we should have to put these in U, and U. Yeah, we did make some more of these, didn't we, from last episode? I remember now. But where did I put them? You can go in there, because I don't need you. I got some congealed magma slime blocks, so that's quite cool. You're not in there, so God knows where I've put them. I'm sure I made some segments. Nowhere to be seen. So what are these actually used for? So we can go and get our steel, which we've got, and then make a water wheel. But we're going to need more than that, so it's a case of doing this, and then bringing that back, doing this, and then going like that. So we can go, there's another 4, then we need to get another 4, so we should exactly 8, we run out of sticks. This might be not enough, so let's do that again, and get 8. So that should give us exactly 3 water wheels. Sweet, that gives us that. But now we have to go and put these together somehow. Somehow, I say. Do we actually have any? No, we don't have any building blocks. So let's grab you and remove the torches. And I think my power room is a couple of blocks over. So let's go like this. I don't want to put it in here because it's underground. I want these to be unshorn. So the end room is about here, so we're looking about here. So let's press B and press save. So we just get a waypoint marker. Then go back up outside. Oh, missed it. Missed it. So it's just there. So really, I want to connect it here. Ow. Let's get rid of some of these. We're going to pick up a load of seeds, I know. So we need to put you on here somewhere. So we go there, you will indeed. Then we need to build up and make sure no water escapes. I'm probably going to surround these in waterstone as well, because waterstone looks cool. And I'm probably better off if I take this dirt out now, so it's over and done with. Can I reach under? No. So I'm going to have to take that out by hand. Job done. I can't exactly remember where the water comes from, where it goes. So let's make some stairs going up. A bit like that. Then we need to go up one more. bring this back and round, and then this way again. Put it into a box. Get enough speed, we should be good. Alright, now I'm gonna have myself fire going down here. Job done. Oh, that's actually an easier way to get up. I can just actually, no, fail. Let's get rid of that. Do I have enough buckets? I don't. I should have some in the chest. And then we need to go and get some water from our water source. And I'm hopefully going to get into some flight this episode as well, because then we've got power and flight, and it's going to be easier to get around than ever. Because as you can tell, I've set up here ready for a water mill. So let's just move you. Oops, I broke it. That's okay. Well, where's that water gone? There it is. And then we need a Kinetic Dynamo to go on top as well. So let's get back over here. Well, I say on top, it's on the side, the Kinetic Dynamo. Let's bring that down. And then we're going to put blocks in places where the water is going to overflow. So I'm going to guess it's there. I'm going to replace them at some point, and let's bring that down. Like I say, I'm not using cobblestone, and I'm going to make a fair few water wheels. I'm probably going to put like two threes over here somewhere. Right, run out of water now. I'm hoping this is going to work without. Ah, wrong way. I knew it was going to do that. I didn't really. So let's just use dirt. Hey, it moved. 2 centimeters. Right. You're going to work if I do this now. No, you're wanting to go that way, so you do need to come over a tiny bit more. So let's do that, that, and that. Right, where's water overflowing? There. That fix that. Now I'm guessing it's the same around the other side. Yes. You're not fixed until I do this and this. And let's just use this. Got it. Then we can move some blocks. You shouldn't escape. No, you haven't. Nice. Actually, you're gonna hit. Yeah, you're gonna break that. Good thing I didn't do that then. Really? I wanted that piece. That's right. Now we need to go make a Kinetic Dynamo. Right, so I've got some stuff. I got copper, and we need Immersive engineering, so it's going to be redstone, and I'm sure we have a ton of redstone over in this chest. We do, so that's quite cool. So let's find the Kinetic Dynamo, and we need a copper coil, which I think I don't have. We need LV wire, which is copper wire, which is shears, or a copper plate, which I'm sure you can. Oh, there's only one way of doing it, with a hammer. And the copper, which is more sticks, which I don't actually have any sticks. So let's grab you. And was there iron in here? There wasn't. But there's tons of iron in here. Let's actually grab a stack of iron and sort our inventory with the R button. Don't even know why it got that on me. Let's get rid of a few things. I definitely need storage. There's so much things everywhere. Let's grab some sticks. So that gives us that many. And then let's do the hammer, which is just around like that. Gives us that. Then we need to put you there. Put some copper there. Let's get 10 of them. Then we know we've got plenty of copper. That's the immersive, well, IC2 hammer. So we've got plenty of that. So let's go you, and then we need sticks, which is with the either shears or these clips, which that is actually cheaper because you're not using two pieces of iron for shears. Let's grab a ton of these, so then we've got them. Let's go back to this, copper coil, LV wire. Let's do that, and let's grab 8. We're probably gonna need the LV wire coil anyway, just for further. Let's do that, and then put you either side and the iron underneath, which gives us the Kinetic Dynamo. So now we need anything that we can put in power into. We are going to need actually the LV wire before I go any further for connecting up to power. No, I don't want to make that again. Where's my snips? There's the snips. So let's grab, actually we're going to need one more to make it 4. Let's put you around there and snips back in again. Sweet. Let's go with that and like that, which gives us the wire. Then we need the cell, which I'm thinking of going with thermodynamics because that is now back, which is the energy cell. So we need a basic one, which is a lead gear, which is lead and iron all the way around. Do we have lead? We do. Sweet. I thought we had no lead there. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with iron in the middle. That gives us the gear. And then we need some glass, which I actually do have. That makes a change for me having something. So we need 4 of them, and then plonk you all together, which gives us that. Then we need to make the redstone conduits. I could be saying that wrong. But lead and you, so we need electrum. How do we make electrum? I can't. I'm sure you can make electrum in. Yes, you can. Sweet. So we need gold and silver, and that's downstairs. So we need silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we go and put this down into our tinkers, and hopefully it works and doesn't go horribly wrong. So you're going to do that, and then we have to wait for this. Now it's mixed, we can actually go ahead and pour it out, which, if I remember rightly, we only needed 1 piece. We do, so we can actually take that 1 that came through and go back up here. It's still nighttime. I'm going to have to change it to daytime because scary monsters come out. And then we can get this dude, which he's done. Then we need a block of redstone, which is you. Then we need, I think that's it. And we get our cell. So let's quickly sleep. And hopefully no mobs come and disturb us, because I did put a torch down. So let's go ahead and go back out of here. Right, I can't remember which side this goes on. So it'll be a case of placing it so we get a side. I'm sure you can spin it around with the hammer, but we'll soon see when we put our coil down. We do need what's it called? And then we want to configure to receive, which you are. Nice. So we need back to Immersive. I can't remember the name of the object again. There we are. LV wire relay. I'm sure it's that one. So we need hardened clay, which is easy enough. Do we have any clay in here? We do. So let's go ahead and get ourselves 2 hardened clay. Job done. Plonk you in there. That shouldn't take long whatsoever, and that should be straight back in here. Now we have our hardened clay, we can go ahead and go into here, LV wire, and we should have enough. Sweet, and we get 8 of them, so that's even better. So let's grab you, and I need to have a nom noms. Nom 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 nom. That's right, we need to work out, receive you on there, and you to that, which should go into there. So it's not RF, so I'm guessing this is the wrong way around. So we need to flip it until you're the right way around. It's a bit annoying. Aha, I might have worked this out. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to break you, because I'm sure this goes on top like that. I don't know if you're going to pass through to there. Oh, you do. Sweet. But you still get no RF because you're still the wrong way around. This is annoying. That's right, I'm going to work this out until I get it on the right side. I might have to put it on the other side, like I say, until it's the right way around and see where it goes. I forgot you have to place the Kinetic Dynamo down first, then connect your water wheels to the Kinetic Dynamo. Then it's LV wire connector. Silly me. So if I should put this down, which should be there, and then put you on top of here, with you should start getting power. And we are. Nice. So we're actually getting quite a fair bit. Can I get rid of you? That's going up super fast. Now eventually we can actually go underground. I'm not going to use this. We can actually connect that up with this into there. And then we can use any pipe from this, because we got basically what we need here. So like I say, I'm going to connect up a fair few more water wheels all the way along here. I know there's going to be a fair bit of wiring around, but that's going to be okay, I suppose. And you're still going up, so that's quite cool. So I like it. And you say nothing, but you have 75 if. 75 if. And you're going up. Sweet. So what we need to do now is actually go and get into water wheel. Well, start a water wheel for extra utilities, so we can actually start getting flight. So we're going to make a more mess, because half of this stuff I don't need anymore. So I even made a LV capacitor, which is just some copper, lead, redstone, treated wood and iron, just because I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I was just like, this is not working. So yeah, eventually got there. Eventually. So if we look up extra utilities, we can actually get ourselves a resonator, which is going to need a resonating redstone crystal. I'm sure I had one of them somewhere. If not, we can actually make them, because we've got ender pearls. Probably don't have them because I'm missing loads of stuff. Ah, we've got one. And I think we need them for also the hand crank, which should be here. We don't, we just need redstone, a lot of redstone. But that's no problem, because we can actually go ahead and grab some stacks of redstone if we need it. So we need you a bunch of sticks. We do have a bunch of sticks. Sweet. So I'm guessing we're going to need a ton. I think a ton should do. And then grab you. We can make 3. And then we need the hand crank, which is right here, which is called the manual mill. But we need polished stone. So we need normal stone, which I actually went ahead and cooked up some stone. So we can actually go like this and turn this into a fair few of these. Get some polished stone. And then round. So we have more than enough for that. Grab you. Then we need iron and a block of coal. Oh, did you change all my coal into... Oh. So we need 9. Well, 8. Well, no, 9. So we're going to rob a bit. We can't make any more coal coke because we're pretty full on crystal. So yeah. So let's grab you and make that. And I think we don't need anything else apart from iron. Oh, we need to make one of them now. So the only way to get this is from an ender shard. An ender shard comes from a glass cutter, but we need our iron, which I did stick in there. So let's get you, and a glass cutter. Sweet. So if we do that with an ender pearl, we get pieces. Then if we put you there with you, we can make these. So let's make as many as them we can. So we got 8. Sweet. So let's go ahead and make our resonator. Then we need a water mill, which is going to need the 2 hand cranks, which we've got, but we need the stone burnt. The stone burnt obviously goes through this with the hand crank, wherever it is. You can put this anywhere you want, but I like just to put it on top, put the polished stone in, and then we go ahead, start making a ton of this. So I'll be back once I got as many of this as I can get. Once we got our 6, we can actually take them and go ahead and make a mill. So the mill is basically has flowing water going into all 4 sides. I don't know if you can do it on top. That'd be cool if you could. But basically, you stick it into this, so water flows in all sides, and this will produce 16. Because then we can actually go ahead and get rid of this and this, and stick another one there. Then you can have basically like that. So we can keep actually making this wider and producing a lot more. So let's just grab that piece of dirt and you there. So we don't have entities all over. Ow! Ender lily. Pieces all over the place. So now this should be producing and basically do it all on its own. But we can give it a hand by just obviously doing the hand crank. We're producing 31 with the hand mill. Well, manual mill, whatever you want to call it. So now we should have nearly enough for one more water mill, which will give us an extra 16 grid power on top of that. So let's grab you. Now, there we go. So let's grab another water mill, which should be. We're missing these. We're missing 1 torch. Is that it? 1. Thought I was missing mod in that. Well. And let's grab you and 1 stick. Tiny redstone there. And what was it? Actually, we need more than that because you only get 1 per. Oh, we got a load of logs on us. What am I doing? And what I should have done really is that. That gives us sticks, and then do that for the logs. And then you're there, and there. We need 4. You, and you with a piece of plank in the middle. Gives us them. Up, and then another water mill. Sweet. So now we should produce a ton of this once we stick this down. So there's another 16. Do we have a bucket on us? We do. Because it won't be 16 until we place flowing water into this block on the other side. Because at the moment it's only producing 8. Place this down, it produces 12. And then the other one, which is the 4th side, and it produces 16. So now these stone burnt should be going fairly fast. Until it, well, I say fairly fast, but it's doing as much as it can. But now we're getting somewhere. But we're going to need, when it comes to the angel wings, we're going to need a lot. And we need never stars, really. When did they change that? I didn't know that was never stars. They changed it. That's a bit OP. What I need molten core, Eye of the Storm from a creeper. That is OP. It doubles you, and taking it just takes durability off. A book with a skull and a slime pearl from a slime. I'm gonna get them. That sounds a bit good. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm actually going to leave today's episode there. We have actually made ourselves some power, which needs wiring up at some point. We've made our way to the grid power and also manual mill, so that's all done. So we've done a fair few of this episode. How's our steel looking? It's probably run out yet, but we've got some more steel there. Let's chuck this in before we end the episode, so it's constantly doing something. So yeah. So hopefully next episode we'll get into some flying and get things done to how we need. And like I say, we definitely need some storage. Right, so I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.